Good morning, everyone. Welcome back into North Dakota Today. Well, every month across the country, people search to learn more about the latest topics in pop culture and news. In February, Google looked at the people, moments, and trends that sparked the curiosity nationwide. Joining us via Zoom to discuss the data is Google Trends expert Molly McHugh Johnson. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, well, I'm excited to get into this topic. So in doing research for the segment, I noticed that there is a rather large interest in searches for tea. Do you have any insight as to why this is?
Personally, living in the Pacific Northwest, I'm guessing it's still just nice and cold, and everyone wants to be looking for something kind of cozy to drink. And I'm more of a coffee drinker, so the search trends I noticed a little bit more than the tea is that people are searching for latte art, and one of the most popular kinds of art that people want on their cappuccinos or lattes or whatever is a cat, which I just think is very cute.
Yes, definitely is. And I know that earlier this month we all celebrated Valentine's Day in one shape or form. What were couples searching for their special someone in their lives?
What a couple of the things we saw were gifts, like people were looking for small gifts was something that we saw. A top trending shopping search was a Coach purse for women. Valentine's Day pajamas were very popular. And then as someone who grew up with this being a really important toy in my childhood, we saw Build-A-Bear making a comeback as well as Bath and Body Works. So that like spoke to the teenager in me.
Yes, we were chatting about Build-A-Bears actually earlier on the show, so that's such a funny tie-in.
I know, I loved it.
Yes. So I know that there was also Singles Awareness Day, and that was trending this year. Can you fill us in on what that is?
Yeah, so Singles Awareness Day is shortly following Valentine's Day, and it is exactly what it sounds like, just kind of showing a little more attention for those of us who aren't partnered up. And what I really thought was funny was there was a search for credit score dating app, and that was it spiked 600%
Wow.
following the following Valentine's Day. So I thought that was really interesting.
Wow, people certainly have specific goals when dating then. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Well, I know that also today is a leap day. What does your research really show about today's searches?
So some of the top trending leap day searches are things that are very obvious, like leap day facts was our number one, leap day superstitions. But then number three, we saw leap day foods, which isn't something I'd ever really thought of before, but I guess it's become a really popular search. So it looks like people are interested in making cheese related dishes for leap day. So I think that's pretty fun. And then we have lucky leap day. And I think my personal favorite is leap day birthday cards because we all need to give a little bit extra attention to anyone whose birthday is on a leap day.
Yes, absolutely. What were some other kind of unique things that were trending this month?
So something I really enjoyed seeing with big events like the Grammys and the Super Bowl this month is that Taylor Swift was trending in both of those for different reasons, obviously. So we saw people become really interested in the announcement of her new album, the Tortured Poets Society. And then during the Super Bowl, she was actually the most searched celebrity, which probably isn't very surprising, but just love to see the crossover interest there.
Absolutely. And is there somewhere that folks can come to find all the information about what people were searching this month?
Yes, absolutely. Google.com/trends. You can see all sorts of real-time data, what people are searching right now, related searches, and there's lots of other stuff you can kind of play around with there.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience this morning?
Personally, I really liked to see that Joni Mitchell Spotify was the top trending Spotify search this month, but that's just my personal preference. I feel like I probably contributed to that stat as well.
Wonderful. We love to hear that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Have a good
Of
one.
course, you too. All right, everyone stick around because coming up on today's show, we are checking in with the North Dakota American Legion. That's up next right here on North Dakota Today.